I stood at my kitchen window. I was washing dishes again. The same dishes, the same window, the same life. Every day was the same. I woke up. I made breakfast. I cleaned the house. I did the laundry. I made dinner. Then I went to bed. Tomorrow, I would do it all again. My name is Sarah. I am 32 years old. I am a housewife. My husband John works at an office. He leaves early. He comes home late. I stay home all day. One morning, I looked out the window. I saw a young couple walking by. They were laughing. They were holding hands. They looked so happy. I felt something in my chest. It hurt. I wanted to be like them. I wanted to laugh like that. I wanted to feel alive. That night, John came home. He was tired. He sat on the couch. He turned on the TV.
"How was your day?"
He asked. "The same," I said. "Always the same." He nodded. He looked at me. Then he looked at the TV. I felt alone. I thought John did not love me anymore. Maybe I deserved more. The next day, I went to the coffee shop near my house. I was bored. I sat by the window and watched people walk by. They looked happy. I felt empty. Then a man walked in. He was young and handsome. He had dark hair and a warm smile. He was wearing a blue shirt and jeans. He looked at me and smiled. I smiled back.
"Can I sit here?"
He asked. "Sure," I said. He sat down. We started talking about coffee, about the weather, about small things. But it felt nice. He made me laugh. I had not laughed like that in a long time. His name was Mike. We started talking more. He sent me messages. He said I was beautiful. He said I was interesting. I started meeting Mike when John was at work. We had coffee. We talked for hours. He listened to me. He looked at me. He made me feel special. Then one day, I kissed him. I knew it was wrong, but I did it anyway. I wanted to feel alive. I wanted to feel loved. I kept seeing Mike. I kept lying to John. I felt guilty. But I also felt excited. This was what I wanted. This was happiness. After 3 months, I told John the truth. I told him about Mike. I told him I wanted a divorce. John's face changed. He looked hurt. He looked broken. But I did not care then. I only thought about my new life, my happy life. The divorce was fast. I moved out. I moved in with Mike. Everything was perfect. He made me breakfast. He took me out. We laughed every day. I felt free. I felt happy. I loved him more than I ever loved John. But then things changed. After 6 months, Mike stopped making breakfast. He stayed in bed late. He looked at his phone a lot. He did not listen when I talked. "Are you listening?" I asked one day.
"Yeah, sure."
He said, but I knew he was not. I cooked dinner every night. He never helped. He never said thank you. He just ate and went to watch TV. One day, I was sick. I had a fever. I stayed in bed all day. Mike came home from work. He did not ask how I was. He just asked what was for dinner. I started to remember John. John used to listen to me. Every night, he would ask about my day, even when he was tired, even when he worked 10 hours. I remembered something else. On Saturdays, John used to make dinner. He said I worked hard all week. He said I deserved rest. He would cook my favorite meal. He would smile at me. I remembered his eyes when I told him about Mike. They were so sad, so hurt. Now I looked at Mike. He was on the couch. He was on his phone. He did not look at me. I felt something break inside me. I made a mistake. A big mistake. I realized something important. Sometimes people need to lose something to understand its value. Sometimes we need distance to feel love. Sometimes the grass looks greener on the other side, but it is not. I loved John. I always loved John, but I was too blind to see it. I left Mike. I went to John's apartment. My heart was beating fast. My hands were shaking. I knocked on the door. John opened it. He looked different. He looked okay. He looked like he was doing fine.
Sarah?
He said,
What are you doing here?
I made a mistake, I said. A terrible mistake. I'm sorry, John. I'm so sorry. I love you. I always loved you. Please, can we try again? John looked at me for a long time. His eyes were not angry. They were just empty.
Sarah,
He said slowly.
it's too late.
No, I said. Please, John. I know I hurt you, but I understand now. I understand everything. Please give me another chance. He shook his head.
I gave you everything I had. It was not enough. You left. You broke my heart. But I healed. I moved on. I'm different now.
But I love you, I said. Tears ran down my face.
Maybe you do,
He said.
but I don't love you anymore. I'm sorry.
He closed the door. I stood there. I could not move. It was over. Really over. I destroyed the best thing I had. I threw it away. And now I could never get it back. John was right. It was too late. He was a good man. The best man. And I was too foolish to see it. Now I know the truth. Love is not about excitement every day. Love is about someone who listens when you talk. Someone who cares when you are sick. Someone who stays even when things are boring. John was that person, but I did not see it. I saw it only when he was gone. Now I am alone. I live in a small apartment. Every day I think about what I lost. Every day I regret what I did. Sometimes the grass looks greener on the other side. Do you think Sarah deserves a second chance? Tell me in the comments. And if you want to learn English through more stories like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Lesson of the day: the grass looks greener on the other side. It means people think life is better somewhere else, but it is not better. Example from the story: sometimes we need distance to feel love. Sometimes the grass looks greener on the other side, but it is not. More examples: I want to live in another city, but my city is good. The grass looks greener on the other side. He thinks his neighbor's job is better, but his job is okay. The grass looks greener on the other side.